Hey everyone, Cody Shirk here. I'm at the world's largest single drop waterfall, and that's in Guyana. As you can see behind me, this is a feat of nature. Unbelievably impressive. And this is what the country of Guyana has to offer. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Guyana as I walk through this incredible path that leads to this viewpoint. I'm gonna make my way through these rocks right here. So Guyana discovered an enormous amount of oil offshore in 2015. And then since 2019, the GDP in the country has more than tripled. And going forward to the next several years, GDP is projected to increase double digits, which doesn't even compare to any of the countries in the area. However, just because there is a lot of money coming into the country and the country is developing fast, there are a lot of growing pains. Some of those growing pains have to do with the actual amount of workforce in this country. Right now, the Guyanese government has announced that there are 100,000 open positions that they are unable to fill. And that's, of course, on top of many other challenges with a rapidly growing economy. We are in the hinterland of Guyana, and we're going to be hopscotching to a couple more locations today. But this place is straight out of Jurassic Park, extremely wild, extremely undeveloped, and there's nobody out here. And as you just saw with the world's largest waterfall, I have to climb through this dark area of these rocks. You can see the tree roots just hanging down here. It's really, really cool. I've been writing about Guyana since 2019 because of their oil discovery. I forecasted that the economy would be booming. Not that that was a genius forecast, pretty obvious. But the important part, or incredible part, is that the oil offshore of Guyana keeps being discovered. More and more keeps being discovered. And currently ExxonMobil has the rights to drill that oil. And along with those rights is a requirement for them to invest a certain amount of money into the economy of Guyana every year. So the story of Guyana will be constantly growing, many growing pains over the coming years. And I'm excited to show you some more. Check out this place. This is Orindic Falls, and right over there is Brazil. This is the river that divides Guyana and Brazil. And this river is beautiful, and there's waterfalls everywhere. And if you go further up there, it's continuous cascading waterfalls that you can jump in the swimming holes, jump off the rocks. Super slippery, so you gotta be really careful. But this is one of those things that Guyana has going for it, that nobody's here, or no one's really knows about it. And this country has got a lot of hidden charms, and this is certainly one of it. Hey everyone, I apologize for this chopped up video, but as you could see, I was in Guyana the past several days, and I just got home this morning from a brutal red-eye flight. And I was unable to capture a lot of what we were doing there because, well, you'll find out in a couple months what I was doing. There are some pretty important parties that we're getting involved with. The bigger story, though, is that Guyana is quickly transforming from an oil nation that was discovered in 2015, and the economy has been booming, and it continues to boom right now. But there's another side to the country, which is the ecotourism nature aspect of the country. It's absolutely beautiful. It's untouched. And the reason why it's untouched is because there's no roads throughout the country. So when we were there, the past couple of days, we were in a Cessna Caravan airplane jumping from location to location. And that's really the only way you can get around the country. So it's very expensive to fly around. But that's going to change pretty soon as there are more flights and there are more roads built. But if you're an investor, an entrepreneur, or just an explorer, now's the time to go to this place. It's very safe in the inland part of the country. There's really nobody there. And there is wildlife and nature like you would not believe. So I don't know the exact future of Guyana, but I do know the government is committed to opening up the tourism and ecotourism industry because the government knows that in order for them to be successful as a nation, they need to diversify out of their oil generation, their oil wealth that's being built right now, and they need to bring in other people to build new economies within the nation of Guyana, and ecotourism is a clear way for them to create businesses and have outsiders come in, see the incredible country, and create jobs for the country. So again, I'm going to be sharing some incredible things with you over the next coming months with Guyana. If you're interested in Guyana, you can obviously reach out to me, but you should go there. There's direct flights from New York on JetBlue, direct flights from Miami on American, and now direct flights from Houston on United. It's like a couple $100 one way. You get visa on arrival. I don't know if they have any restrictions for any countries. You can get in there, check everything out on your own. It's amazing. There are some key things to know when you get down there in terms of logistics to get into the inland part of the country. You can research it yourself, but again, if you're interested in understanding what we're doing there on the ground, it'll blow your mind with who we met with this past week. I can't let it out yet, but you're certainly welcome to reach out to me. All right, I will have much more on this in the future, and see you guys.